Get out of the...
Time for us to make a build video. Elijah and I are going to build.
Hey y'all, it's Cowboy here. We're here with a video now today. We are going to build the quad up today that I got in my sponsorship from OAS Hobbies. This is the WASP 230. We're running xnovas on it with some 20 amp Littlebee favorite ESCs. And we have a surprise coming up later on in the video that we're running in this sucker. It's going to be awesome. Stay tuned on it. We're going to have some fun. For the best quad on the planet, we have to have the best builder on the planet. This is my dad, Team Defiance right here, best builder in Colorado. He's going to help us put this quad together, and we're going to do it up. Anything to say on this?
I am excited. Let's get it going.
God, you're a cheesy mofo, bud. Let's get going. Here we have our OAS WASP 230 here. And so just to give you guys a heads up, we kind of jumped past a few steps. We already put our PDB on there, arms and stuff like that. It's pretty self-explanatory. There is directions in the box to help you get past that point. But so we're going to pick up where this is a little weird. You're really close to me. We're going to pick up with the ESCs going on there.
I think we can fix it. Let's do some adjusting here.
Oh, I need the steps.
You think the camera's crooked?
Well, it
look good?
It looks pretty good.
Alright, good.
God, we are such rookies at this, bud.
No. First, yeah.
Will you grab an ESC and get going too? We gotta kind of get this going quick. Grab an ESC. Grab an ESC over there.
See us?
20. Yeah, you can see us pretty good.
Alright, if you can see me, then you're good to go.
He's the only important one here,
that's
apparently.
Really cool.
And now we have a de-soldered.
Does it show up pretty good?
Set of pins. Yeah, sounds good.
High speed, isn't it?
Yeah, this is all high speed part now. Boom.
Just kidding.
Now we have 4 desoldered ESCs. Let's get to mounting. These holes right here, we started them a little bit right here. We just snake these in here, and then we're going to sneak our power and ground through here to solder to this board. And then our signal and stuff like that's going to go down through there, everything like that. These are part of some of just the custom stuff you do to builds. Everyone does their own little custom parts, but that's our part of it.
We like to put the ESCs on the arms.
No way.
Yeah. That's
What?
We do. That's
we put ESCs on the arms?
That's right.
What? Gina, do you have a drill?
Alright.
Let's try this a little differently. Everything. Boom! We're back. But here also where we were going, we screwed the arms on there. And we also put some VHB on the bottom of the ESCs here so they can stick real nicely to our summoner gun. So stick these suckers on here real quick. Alright, ESC is all stuck on there, so now we're going to get to chopping wires and soldering. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these motor wires here and we are going to take them and we are going to solder them directly onto the ESC at those 3 solder pads. So let's get that done. Are you done? So, there you go. There you have it. Now we're going to get that done to the other 3. Boom! ESCs are soldered, all taken care of. Now on to giving these suckers power. To do that, what we're going to do is we're going to route these wires here actually underneath this PDB. Like so. Which is a wee bit harder than you actually think.
You have to loosen it.
What? PDB?
I do. I think pretty much just loosen these up.
One. What's next? You're just gonna fucking sit there and show it to me the whole time?
Alright, that's done. Now we have to program the
Pick it up.
ESCs.
Pick it up.
Now we have all those hooked up
Oh my God.
in there. We're gonna go ahead and plug a battery into it.
See if they'll fire up.
Alright, the next step is to program the ESCs. So we're using a KISS flight controller, so we can't use the pass-through that BL Heli has for the clean flight board. So we're going to be using an Arduino board to be able to flash each one of these ESCs. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll do the first one kind of slowly. The rest of them are going to rush through them, and it will be in fast forward. So that's what we're going to do. So have your BL Heli suite. I have 14.4.1 up here. Should work just fine. You're going to plug in your BL Heli Arduino programmer right there. And then we're going to go ahead and take one of the leads, and we do these one at a time. At least I'm going to do it one at a time here. And then we're going to go ahead and plug this in. Make sure the ground's there. Plug the ground in. To the ground. and then the D2 into the D2. So we have that now connected up. Alright, so you also have got to power this, so we're going to go ahead and plug this into the quad at this point. So there we go. And I hope you guys can see this okay, but we're going to go ahead and tell this guy, I'll go ahead and make this big screen. Drag out the corner. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and hit connect here. Now we do have to make sure that the correct column is selected, and we have to make sure that we have got the right USB/COM communication port selected there as well. And then make sure you're on, this is COM4, USB serial connection, and push connect. So now I've connected to the ESC. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go read setup. We'll read the setup. Read that successfully. Now it's running 14.3 on this particular ESC, and we're going to go ahead and go flash BL heli here. And it's going to tell us Rev 14.4, FTV Littlebee, 20 amp multi, and we're going to say OK. And I'm going to go ahead and flash this ESC. So right now it's flashing, and there we go, almost done. And voila. And do you want to write current settings? No, I'm not going to do that. Alright, and usually dampen lighten is an important one. We want to make sure that that's selected, and it is. So I'm going to leave this on normal direction right now. Actually, we should probably test it here. I will go ahead and test it by off camera. You can change your motor directions, and we'll do that real quick. But you have the ability to change your motor directions. You have, just like at any other time, you have dampen light mode, all that stuff. But we should be good on that one. And we're going to disconnect. Alright. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, so now that's all done, grab the servo tester again and just kind of take a look at our motor directions. That one is backwards. That one is correct. That one's correct. This one is backwards. So these two are backwards. I'm just going to fix it in the software. So we'll test her one more time here. Make sure you have your favorite beverage close to you. One last test here. Correct, 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 and correct. Alright. Everything's good now. We got the motor spin in the right direction. Motor spin and the ESCs are done. So now it's time for us to move on to the next step. We're just going to be starting to get the KISS ESC installed into here. And, the flight controller, pardon me. Get the KISS flight controller installed and move on from there. And I'll show you guys how to do that part next. Alright, so we're about ready to install the KISS flight controller. Yeah, this has got a lot to it. We're going to be soldering to both sides of the flight controller. You have the bottom side and then you have the top side. This flight controller does have the ability to take pins. It's a double header, but you can take these and you can put pins on there and you can slide it over the top and solder onto those, and it will give you the ability to access your pins and actually have pins on it. I am not going to build it that way. I'm going to solder directly to these pads. I like doing them that way, and this direct soldering, I like that a lot better, so that's how we're going to do that. Yeah, we do have these standoffs that I got. I think I got them from Voodoo Quads. I'm going to utilize those to actually create the standoff space, be able to get this thing installed into here. You're then going to take a just an XR4 free sky. I'm going to go ahead and depin it all, and we're going to try and put this underneath like so and try and utilize some space. Probably turn these out and run them out to the outside of the quad. So if you kind of take a look at it, that's what we're going to try and do. Depin that. We're going to have that in there like that. Move my hands out of the way. Now you can kind of see what we're trying to do, but that's going to be what we're going after, and that's what I'm going to be doing next. This might go really fast for you guys. I might do this sped up. I'm going to try and record it all and probably speed it up for you guys. So here we go. Yeah, time for some more beer. Alright, we're back. So I've now flashed the KISS flight controller, and we're ready to go ahead and install it. Had to put the latest and greatest firmware on there. It's a beta flight that they actually have, but flies pretty well, and that's now in there. So we're ready to start soldering on here. And so to begin with, we have, if I can read these or not, PWM1 is right there. So we have signal, we have ground here. And cut this off. Alright guys, we're back. We have the WASP fully programmed, working, and with air mode on and all the good stuff that we come to love about the KISS flight controller is now working in it. We do have the antennas are stemmed out of the back. Everything's ran. We're ready to put the top plate on and go ahead and put the motor the prop adapters on there, as well as maybe get a strap ran in there and get it kind of buttoned up here. So I'm going to kind of go through a little bit of this, and as you can see, we have the receiver and the flight controller very nicely tucked up underneath there, so it should be good to go. And there's the underside for you. And she's coming together very, very nicely. Alright, so